to. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Melissa. Hi, Adrian.
Hi. Happy Friday.
Friday.
Happy Friday. Oh my gosh, it is Friday. Gosh, this week.
Just ready for the work weekend.
Are you guys like feeling like the lower rates that we had earlier this week impacting your market?
No, it's been nonstop.
You're lucky you're in one of those markets that's been busy despite.
Yeah, we
what's
just
happening.
we don't have the inventory though. Like the buyers are like standing like online, you know?
Yeah.
So the prices are still crazy, over asking. Like I barely had a chance to show the property. It's like when it hits the market on Thursday, I'm like, we need to get in by Thursday at 5. Yeah. And she's like, hi, we went to go see it on Sunday. She's like, highest and best by Monday at 10.
What market are you in?
Inspections they were done on Tuesday and it's gone. It's not even a week.
What market?
I'm in New York in Westchester County.
Well,
Yeah, no buyers, please.
I've had 3 buyers get pre-approved this week, so that's a little bit of a change. I haven't been having that many people get pre-approved in the same week, so I do think it's coming. Just giving a minute for some folks to join. We had like 24 people register, but only 9 in here, so I just want to give everyone an opportunity. But this is a really informal call. I just wanted to, because I signed up for AI Academy right after Summit, and I'm kind of slow to be able to get time in there to figure things out. But I've done a couple things that I can share, but I know Caroline and Laura have both implemented things that they're already seeing results from. So if you're kind of in the same boat, I thought let's all get together and share what's working so we can prioritize what we want to work on first. And then just have some conversation around like what's not working or what we're stuck on, because Caroline and Laura are both really good at figuring this stuff out. And so I thought we could have some people in here to answer questions too. So I'll just kind of start with I haven't done a whole lot. Is everyone in here in the AIM? No. Well, it's a little bit overwhelming. I mean, he does do a good job of breaking down, like, he'll do like a rookie call or a rock star call. So you can kind of learn at your own pace. So I like that. But I was and I consider myself a rookie, but I was kind of bored in the rookie session. So I actually I'm doing the rock star sessions because I think if you've listened to him speak, you probably know enough to be like a rock star, because you just know the basics. But I have implemented a couple of his custom GPTs. So the one that I played with this week was he has a custom GPT. And once you create it, you can share the link. So I'm happy to share the link to the custom GPTs with anyone that wants them. But I created one to write blogs for my listings. And I did that like last night. I wrote blogs for like 5 of my active listings and got those up on my website. So that was really easy. It took me like 10 minutes to do. And so that was pretty cool. And then I implemented a custom GPT for captioning photos, which I showed my assistant how to use because she does all of my listing input. So it'll help make that easier for her, and writing public remarks. And so what a custom GPT is basically in ChatGPT, you can, I never even noticed it until he talked about it, but in ChatGPT, there's a place where you can like add new, and it will basically allow you to have like that. You can format it to like, I'm only going to click on this link and use this when I'm trying to accomplish this particular task. And so you can put the format in there of like what questions you want it to ask you to give you the result for that particular task. So the way I see it, and I mean, I'm sure everyone kind of has their own definition of this, but it's like, if I'm doing one of those tasks, then I can click that tab and do it in there, and it's already knows what I'm trying to accomplish. So it's just a way to categorize your ChatGPT. Yes.
Do you guys understand the difference between a custom GPT and a project? Because they're very different. No? Okay. So a custom GPT is kind of think of it like a trained personality. You're going to get the same outputs every single time. Okay, based on the directions that you're giving it when you're initially setting it up, or if you go back and edit it at a later time. A project is a continually learning group of chats that you can continue to improve over time. So one thing that I have implemented and I want to show you guys is, and to me, this is the difference between using a fun trick that you learned on this website and actually implementing it into your business, is using projects. You can use a lot of these prompts that he has inside of the AIM Marketing Academy. And instead of just doing it every single time and having to set it up every single time, you can actually build a project, put it into the instructions, even make the customizations so that you're literally just hitting start and uploading the data and getting the exact outputs that you're looking for. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes and no. So when is an example of when you would use a project over one of his, custom GPTs, like real life example?
Let me just show you, because I actually
Okay.
don't even really use the custom GPTs anymore since I learned about projects,
Mhm.
because it systemizes each of these prompts. Does that make sense? So you're executing it at an improved level every single time. So just as an example, and like it's probably my third or fourth prompt of his that I went ahead and tested again. Right before we jumped on this call, I went ahead and used his market updater email prompt. Are you guys
Okay,
familiar
which
with that
really
one?
quickly, just to back it up, sorry, I'm gonna probably interrupt you a lot because I'm gonna try
Please.
to like dumb it down for myself.
That's
Which
me.
which lesson was that in this
So
particular one you're doing? Do you know?
it's a prompt, one of his prompts in the Academy. This is the prompt page. Can you see?
Okay.
So personalized market update email built from MLS data.
Okay.
So this is going to produce a very like Atmos looking report that looks like this.
So that's a prompt. So in for those of you that are not in AIM or AIM or whatever you want to call it, he has different prompts, different bots for like your custom GPTs or your projects. He has different things saved for you, so you can just like copy and paste them. So that is a prompt. So that would just be something that you would just plug in. Like if I were using that,
Sure.
I would probably, and I'm not going to be using it the way you're using it, Caroline, but what I would probably do, not knowing about projects or what Caroline's going to show me, is I would just like plug that in to ChatGPT as my prompt to then ask me the questions and give me what I'm looking for, right? Like that was Jason's intent in making it a prompt.
Exactly.
Okay.
But this is how you're going to make it so much better than that.
Perfect.
Okay. So this is a project right here. You've probably seen the little project button and maybe you've clicked on it and just used it like a chat. That's how I see a lot of people using it.
Mhm.
But when you go into it, you're going to come and you're going to see it looks like a brand new chat. Up in the right-hand corner.
Caroline, can you, I'm not seeing your shared screen right now. I don't know if anybody else is. Oh, wait, no, sorry, different tab. Technology,
I'm the
sorry.
same. What'd you push, Laura? I'm the same way.
There's a tab above it, meeting, and then it should say Caroline Hobbs' screen.
Okay, got it.
So click that tab. Sorry, guys.
No
Zoom
worries.
like changed everything and it's like so
They
hard for
did.
me to use right now.
Okay.
So you're going to go into edit instructions right here. And then what I did is I actually went ahead and I prompted both of his prompts. So here's the instructions where he was asking for the inputs. I put a divider line and then I put the second prompt right here.
Where'd
And
you get the second prompt? Just like you made it up?
No.
Oh,
They're,
sorry. I missed that part.
it's okay. They're straight from here.
Oh, so he gave you two prompts.
Yeah, he gave us
Okay.
two prompts because it's like step 1, step 2.
Okay.
And
it's a
actually, when you're building, I've built some really, really, really complex prompts that give me, like, my avatar videos are actually, everything is generated for me in the morning in about 20 minutes. And it's broken up by like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And it helps keep the computer on track. LLMs have a tendency to what they call hallucinate and kind of spit things out in the wrong order.
What was the acronym you used? LLMs?
Large language model. That's what ChatGPT and Claude and all of these things, they're all large language models.
Okay.
So what I did is I took his prompt and then I actually checked it because I've found that a lot of his prompts are buggy. Has anybody else experienced that?
I'm
No?
fixing them. I fix
Yeah.
them.
So easy way to fix it or to test code or test instructions is going into Claude. Claude is significantly better when it comes to any kind of like code or writing, even design. It's just like you could type the exact same prompt into both machines and you're going to get completely different outputs.
I haven't messed with Claude yet. So what is Claude?
Claude is the technical ChatGPT. Think of
Okay.
it like that. Is that a good
That's a very
explanation,
good
Candace?
summary. That's a very good summary. I'm trying to
why
break
would-
them down.
Like, I'm sure there's a cost for Claude. Why would somebody need to use Claude or pay for Claude?
So for me, I use it to create like CSS design. If you're doing like
What is
broad,
CSS design?
that's
Sorry, guys.
that's digital design, like website design and things like that.
Okay.
So like, for example, this
Really cool.
is the CSS right here. And he built that in and gave it to us. It's all written in HTML, so it's built into the HTML. But yeah, essentially, they're like, if you ever notice on your website build, do you ever go into your website builder?
Sometimes.
You'll see, now that I'm telling you this, you'll see a little area that says CSS with a box. And if there's something that you don't like in the design, and like, let's say you wanted to change the hex color or something like that, you could actually take the back end, throw it into Claude, ask for the CSS to change that one color, and then throw the design back in there, and it would fix it for you.
No way.
Yeah. Yes way.
Hey,
So
can I ask you a question? As you're going into the project though, like I'm literally going back to the very beginning. How do you put in your custom prompts into the project? Because if I create a new project folder,
you
all
go
the
up to the
I'm not
top,
seeing anything else.
you go into the top right-hand corner with the 3 dots,
Got it. Okay.
and then you'll see the instructions.
Add instructions. Okay.
Exactly. But
And that's where you're putting your prompts?
that's where I'm putting my prompts. But again, once I put all the prompt in there, I copy and paste it into
Yep.
Claude and just ask for it to double check. This time
Right.
it was like, this is actually great. Here it is. And so I went ahead and I took it a step further. So you'll notice in his prompt, the first part is asking for my business brand name, my agent, the marketing location, all of that, right? Who wants to do that every single time they want to run this?
Mm-mm.
Not me. So what I did is I came over to Canva and I built a market update branding kit, and I put all of that information in here.
Hey guys, I want to elaborate on that. I'm in a mastermind with Patrick Ferry, and all we did for 2 weeks, it is so worth it to go in and set up these branding catalogs in Canva, because you can then invite your videographer. You can invite everybody. You've got a Reels template with
Are you talking about
consistent-
these ones?
Yeah, like that.
What's the difference?
I've got a
between
Reels
this-
template, font, color, logo, picture. You don't have to babysit that shit. Half of it on video is that. You got to babysit that. I don't like the font. set it up, get it done, what you like, then your page is brand consistent too without you even working at it. I love that. Sorry, I just wanted to say that
Question.
was really important what you said, Caroline.
Yeah.
What's the difference between this one that you have like the marketing update branding kit versus like the actual like branding kit that's on there?
Right.
So otherwise, every single time you go in there, you're going to have to answer those questions. You're going to have to answer
Oh.
the company name, the
So
put your
instead
name
you
in,
can
all
like
of this.
what take
So-
this picture and just like upload that, you mean?
So you take this PDF and when you go to,
Because when I did my rebranding, she had a whole like PDF with all my stuff that I uploaded it to Chat GPT already. Like, so technically, is that the same thing? Like, so it has all of that?
again,
Or-
with a project, you're saying like, for this thing that I'm running,
Yeah.
this is what I want it branded and
Gotcha.
looking like. This is the intent behind it. This is the contact information I want shown. Because there might be cases where you want to put one phone number or one agent on one thing and one on the other.
Got it.
So then to add that in to the instructions, so to speak, you come over here to add files. And then you're just going to drag and drop that file into here. So I already have that programmed in here. So let's just run this. I have some comps that I loaded to create the Willow Glen one that you see. So I'm just going to hit start. And I'm happy to share this personalized market update thing with anyone. Projects aren't as easy. You can't just share them like you can custom GPTs, but I can copy the instructions for you that you can copy and paste into your own project. So, oh, you know what? It didn't stick on this one. That's what happened. So I don't have that ready, but I do have the branding kit right here. So I'm going to drag and drop that and hit enter. If I wanted it to stick, what I would need to do is actually copy and paste this into the instructions.
Maxwell goes in.
And then now it says, please upload the spreadsheet with the market data. And so all I did was go into my MLS, pull out some numbers for a particular neighborhood. And now I hit go. This right here it's called html.onlineviewer.net. It's where you can test HTML code to see how it's looking without going in and to an email platform and uploading it and creating all this stuff. It's like a really easy place where you can just like test.
Was that like Python or what?
No, it's for HTML.
Oh, good, gotcha.
I think they have one for Python and for Java and all of that too.
You guys are speaking a foreign language.
I'm sorry. I'm such a geek. I spend 3 hours a day on AI. I love it.
Okay, it came back with this and I say, please do both. And now it's going to come back with the HTML code right here. It's going to take a few minutes. So if you have any other questions about that.
So what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm just taking note of everyone that's on the call and I'm going to compile a document that has like the custom GPTs that I've done where I could share. And then I'll have Caroline send me all of this stuff and we'll send it all to you because this is like my brain's exploding and I'm sure I'm not the only one. So
Mine exploded in the first 5 minutes of us.
I have a question on the brand kit. If you have like your color logo and then you have like the vector white and the black, do you leave all those in there and then you just say which one you want, or does it pull it?
You just include on the brand kit the ones that you want. Oh, so you're not, okay, so I understand the confusion. So what Candace was saying is to take the time to build out your brand kits because it makes personalizing any kind of template in here so much easier because you'll always have the brand colors accessible to you without having to go back and search for them. For the marketing brand kit as the prompt, you're only going to want to use the colors that you want to use on the report.
Wow, got it.
Caroline, where
You
in
see how there's
Canva?
different logos in your logo brand kit? That's what I was
Um,
referring to. Like you have the white, you have the black, you
I
have
didn't
like,
even upload. I don't think I even put a logo. Yeah, I didn't put a logo in here. I
okay.
could if I wanted to. So like, let's try it for S&Gs.
Can you just share it with a link or no?
I probably could. You're right.
This is only you have access. Y'all change your access.
Yeah. I saw that right as I did it. So annoying. Okay, let's try it with this. This.
Because then you can literally store your links and then put them in if it does work. or
I
they
can
just
put
do-
it straight into the instructions like that.
Perfect. Let's see if it works. This is new. This is like live time R&D.
Well, and that's the thing is it's like you're always getting like it's about tweaking little things and like being okay saying I don't like this, change this, and being really direct about it. It's amazing what it'll come back with.
This is exciting. Let me see. Because if so, I'm going to use the link thing. I just thought of it because I've been doing it different too.
Mhm. I mean, and that works because that's how you do photos.
Right. That's actually how I got my chat to know Jason. I loaded every one of Jason's YouTube links
Uh-huh.
into chat and it popped out a bunch of cool stuff. That way I didn't have to watch all his
Holy
videos.
Did you make it into a custom GPT?
No, I was going to do that. I was messing around with that. I think that would be a great custom. Yeah, let me put that on there.
Put them into a custom GPT and share it with us, please.
That's a great idea. I'll do. I just started using custom. I didn't really understand how to do it until Summit. Jason was talking about it. Blowing my mind.
It's
So much
really
easier.
easy. Because I'm
Yeah.
not good at any of this stuff. I shouldn't say that, but it doesn't come naturally to me. But I was shocked at how easy it was to do the customs.
Yeah, I'm not a tech person at all, and that was kind of one of the first things that I've tackled, and I've found that it's super helpful. But yeah, the stuff that Caroline that you're doing, I'm amazed at, but I feel like that's like, years away from what I'm capable
No,
of
it's
doing.
literally, it's just pasting it into a different place. That's all it is.
Well, I'm trying to track and I'm taking really good notes. So
Yeah.
and I'm kind of working in the background a little bit, like even just the brand
Yeah.
kit that you mentioned, I think is super helpful. And Candace, for you saying take the time to build it out.
Mhm.
I think that's amazing as ChatGPT and all of these large language models get more and more built, like just to have what we need right there is super helpful.
I promise this is no more complex than doing the prompt and following Jason's things. It's literally just pasting it in a different place. So it becomes a repeatable process.
And to your point, like not having to answer those questions every time, because like
Exactly.
I will say, like I was doing the blogs and it asked me like what type of blog I want and all the same questions, and like my answers were the same for every single one. So to your point, I could probably make that a project
Exactly.
and like make it more specific so that it's not asking me a bunch of questions as soon as I throw in the house, that it knows what blogs
Can I tell you one more really cool thing about projects without it completely blowing your mind?
No, but go.
You can tell it to do it every single day. So for me, every morning, it looks up 5 of the most newsworthy articles for local news. And then it summarizes each article and pulls the keywords out of each article. Then for each one of those news stories, it finds free online images that relate to those keywords. Then it writes the script for my Heijian avatar for each and every one of those articles that it found for me. And then at the end, it's going to write the description with all the applicable hashtags for me every single morning.
And where will that live when it's complete? Does it live in like the
It's right
completed
here.
version?
It
So it lives in
gets
your
emailed
project.
to me.
Emailed.
Mhm.
Do you task it and you say, email it to me when it's complete? Is that one of your?
It just automatically does it. So you can see like these are the ones from today.
This is in ChatGPT, or where is this?
Yeah, it's all in ChatGPT. It's a custom project that I coded. This one's a bit more complex. It took me probably 6 hours to create, but
This is amazing.
What program, like what training in Jason's program is
this
that?
had nothing to do with Jason.
Oh,
I
it's something
created
that-
this like from
Caroline's
scratch.
genius mind.
So
Is it something
was-
that you can share, that you'll be able to share with Karina, that she can share with us, or?
absolutely happy to share the instructions on that.
A quick
And
question
then
for
from
you.
there, you put it in Heijian and you do the avatar video. And I haven't gotten into that,
Mhm.
but
Oh,
that's
I could go
like,
down a deep rabbit hole, but I just started my channel. We just finished week 2 and I told no one about it. There's no marketing. There's literally nothing. All I did was just start posting videos. I've had this week alone, I had one video get over 16,000 views and over 800 shares. I had another one get over 8,000 views, another one's at like 6,500 or something. And it's like, I go away, I haven't looked at my phone for an hour.
You're posting it?
Oh, it's been slow. I only got 2 new followers this hour.
and is this YouTube?
This
Is
is
it a YouTube
TikTok.
channel? Oh, it's a
But
TikTok
you're
channel.
doing TikTok.
So, yeah, so I just hit 200 followers in the 2 weeks without pushing anything.
What's your TikTok handle?
It's called Hella Real News. Hella is like a Northern California thing.
HELLA.
Yeah,
Hella.real.news.
yeah.
Okay, following you.
So that's what I've created with this whole thing. But let's take a look at this code that we created just together with the linked brand kit. And now you can see to the right, see if it did anything else. I can't see. Go away. Okay, it still didn't add my logo on there, but I'm sure that if we asked it to, we just didn't specifically ask it. But you can also see it's a little bit different. Do you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Not totally, but just slightly different. So each time, and that's where like the inconsistencies are, and each time you tweak it, it's going to change it just a little bit. So if I wanted to start, because obviously I prefer the first one over the second one. So I would probably just keep it the way it is and just hit start. But if I wanted to make those changes permanent, I could throw it into the instructions, and then every single time it's going to fire off in that way.
Caroline, what is your TikTok again?
My TikTok, it's hella.real.news.
And I'm in Sacramento.
Yes, I think we met at Summit.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I think we hung out at Rev B. Were you
No,
at Rev
wasn't
B?
there.
No? Okay, it was
unfortunately.
at Summit. There was a group from Sacramento there too.
So let's change gears really quickly. And Laura, I would love for you to show them the chat,
Yeah.
the custom chat, and
Yeah.
for price reductions and how that's helping you to get price reductions, and like share like your real life, you've used
Yeah.
it and it worked is what
For
you said.
sure. So Caroline is the rock star when it comes to ChatGPT, and I am full on rookie, but I kind of embraced it when we were at Elite Retreat. I signed up for AI Academy then, and I, I play along with some stuff, but some of it is just way too advanced for me. And I'm on a team and I've got like a lot of back office support as it is. And so for me, there's things that I found with my business that when I'm with my clients and stuff, there's, I think, some things that I can use in ChatGPT that really help me. When you have a more engineer client that wants to look at the data and wants to look at the numbers, I found that this custom GPT that I have been working with now for several months has been super helpful. So basically, let me go ahead and share my screen and show you guys kind of what I'm doing. And just so you know, I'm not only using this for price reduction. So I have titled it in, can you guys see my, sorry, I was playing with Caroline's stuff. Can you guys see my ChatGPT? Can you see my screen?
Not
I
yet.
can't.
You can't. Okay, hold on.
It says you've started screen sharing, but we don't see the screen yet. It's just a black screen.
There
There
we
we go.
go.
There it is.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Are you good now?
Mhm.
Okay, so this is one that I've titled listing analysis. And basically what I have done is I use it all the time for different properties. I use it for price reductions with clients, but I also, sorry, my computer's freaking out. But I also use it when I go on listing appointments. So the different things that I upload into it, and we can do one right now together, is I go into, do most of you guys use Broker Bay, or are you guys all on Showing Time?
We have our own.
Showing Time. Okay. So we use Broker Bay. I hate Broker Bay, but one of the things that you guys probably, can you see my four things right here? Single line, 8303 Ward Parkway, Compton subject.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I do is I'll just pull, this is for a house that I actually just did a price reduction on. I'll pull the subject property from the MLS. I will pull, I'll go into either Showing Time or Broker Bay, and I can get really granular with price points, and I can pull out the specific numbers of showings that have been on that listing over a period of time since when we were on the market. So I find that data to be really helpful. I pull comps. It's the same comps that I use from when I was at my listing appointment, as well as if there are any other things that have gone under contract. And then I also pull just as a single line. And then what I'll do is I will go and I will drop all of these in to my, if they'll all come at once. And then what it will do is it will analyze everything for me, and it will pump out an email once it's all loaded. And then I'll coach it a little bit through it, because, hold on, the last one's loading because it's a bigger file. Okay. And then I load that. And then it's going to start thinking. So it'll tell me just from that data what it's pulled out, the activity on the listings. So we only had one showing at this price, at the price point. And so what we did was I went in here, it analyzes all of the data. It will look at some comps that have sold. Then it'll go into the real value. So then this is where I find it really, really helpful after it analyzes all of this. So this is even recommending we reduce to 325. This is recommending that we reduce the list price to 310. So then it asks if I want an email that I can send to my seller. And I say yes. And it will put together that email. And what I usually will do too is I will attach all of the documents that I've used. So I know a lot of people will pick up the phone or do a price reduction in person. I will generally do that. But if I had a duplex, it was really low priced. And for something like that, like I don't need to go meet with them in person and talk about it. Like the data that I'm putting in front of them is actually saving myself a ton of time. And my biggest success with this was, sorry, I'm trying to find this email. My biggest success with this, after I show you guys this email and what it pumps out. Well, I don't know why it's not opening. Come on, thing. Hold on. But it was so simple to do. And I think like for people that are just getting started with ChatGPT, it really makes things easy and it's super straightforward. But what I did with this was, okay. Maybe. It cut it off when I did it as a PDF. Let me see if I can go back to that.
I've got one that I just sent I can shoot it over to you that look.
And you've been using this page, right?
Yeah, I got a price reduction like 5 minutes after I sent
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It's really, it's super straightforward and super easy. Here we go. And I'll change it for my language. Like obviously it's not always going to be super spot on with, you know, with things. I always will say, check what you're doing. Paige, do you want to share your screen and show what the email looked like? Do you have it handy?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Okay. I can probably also pull one up from my my emails. But my biggest success that I'm going to stop sharing my screen really quick. So Paige, you can take over. My biggest success with this was that I had a property in Kansas City. Our average sales price is $340,000. I had a property that was over a $3 million property. It had been listed with another agent. They'd been trying to sell it for 3 years. We had it on the market and we had a seller that was not budging in the price because he was insistent that we're priced right. This is what it should be. I went in armed with this data and pulled it and printed out this email, but I had all of the statistics out for him. We got a $200,000 price reduction and we sold it in a week. So like when you have those clients that are big engineer clients, something like this, I think is amazing. Okay, Paige,
Do
so
you see this?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, can you guys read this though?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Basically,
reading
like
it right now.
I changed it to be more of like my voice to some
Yes.
extent. Yeah.
Yes.
And honestly, I left the little asterisks because I feel like it put it up, you know, to be like, okay, these are highlighted points.
Yep.
And as soon as I sent this off, they were like, okay, let's reduce it to 849. And then we got a lot more activity. We still haven't gotten an offer. So if we don't get an offer by like next week, they know like we need to consider the 829.
And then another one that I really like to use this for is, I mean, sometimes you guys will go on a listing appointment and I find that the AVM is way off. Like when I get the data from my MLS, like I went on one yesterday and it said that the AVM was like 700,000 and I knew that we were closer to $1 million property. And so I used this same one. I can share my screen with that. I used it for hold on, where is it? And then I'll share. Let me just pull it up and make sure that it. Give me one sec. Maybe. I don't know why my computer decided to freak out during this presentation.
It's okay.
I'll
We're
pull it up. I'll let you
here.
guys know when I have it up because I think it's really like the way that you can converse with it as it's pumping stuff out, I think is super helpful.
And Laura, is your custom GPT for this like exactly what is in Jason Pantana's Academy?
No, I don't think it is. I built
He
it
has one in there
months
for this.
ago. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know though.
Can you share the link with me and then I can
Yes.
put it in the email I send out?
Mhm.
I have the one that's in Jason's in mine, so I can share that link and we could test them against each other and see what
Yeah.
what the changes are.
Yeah. Okay, so here's, okay, I've got this one. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're okay. Do you guys think that this would be helpful or any
Yeah,
of you
absolutely.
anything like
Yeah.
this?
I just think because if you guys think about how much time we spend when we prepare for listing appointments, like analyzing all of the data and all the comps and like going in like, knowing your shit back and forth. It just, sorry, my computer is hating me right now.
It's because you're sharing. It always does it to me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Am I still
Always.
sharing? I think I stopped
No,
sharing.
you stopped sharing, but it's because you're under pressure.
It'll happen.
Is anyone else using anything other than the things we've already talked about with success?
Yeah.
Is that Candace? I can't see.
I
if
knew
I
it.
think that was you. Yeah.
All right, Candace, what do you have going on?
First of all, I want to share the link where you guys can grab these assets. It's all Jason. I'm obsessed. I'm not dabbling. I'm obsessed with Jason. It's just but I want to let me get the Google link real quick. The doc link. I did a really simple, I took the entire summit talk, 3 hours of recorded AI convo, spit it out, and then I took the QR codes that he gave us and pulled everything from those 4 things that he showed us, like that exploding video, the staging video, all of that. So this is just simply from that, and I'm going to grab the link, and I shared it on Tom Ferry, but I will share it for all you ladies here. And let me get rid of it. It's Jason Pantana Agenetics. Let me grab the link for you. And basically what I liked about this is I never really act on summit things until way too late, and then it just doesn't work, right? So I wanted to summarize it for myself and get it on paper. And I started using the blog aspect of it. But now I'm going into the video. I'm going to make my first video today, like his staging video, but I'm going to change it a little bit. So let me put that in your chat right quick. And it's a shareable Google Drive link. And then I can pull it up for you guys. Okay, there, I got it in the chat for y'all. And then we're going to go here. And let me go to there and share it. The blog thing, it's off the chart. He told us something at Elite Retreat, and I was using that blog system that linked Ask the Public, but that is exhausting. And Ask the Public mirages all the time. It's very hallucinating. It's on acid all the time. So it's like totally made my life hell. So when Jason said to do the custom prompt, and it allows us to plug in the perplexity into the background so that we actually don't have to do any of that, it changed the game. It totally changed the game. Now, I'm not sure how to share what I've done with it other than, I guess I could pull up the blog, but if you pull up that sheet right there, it also gave a 21-step action list of everything he talked about per category, so that if you only want to dabble in a little bit of area, then you can do that, right? You don't have to do it all. So now I'll share the part that we have. There we go. All right, can you all see my screen?
Coming. There we go. We can see it now.
Okay, cool. So basically this first 21 action items is just from his talk. It's summarized his talk really awesome. So, you've got the appointment dozer, which I haven't tried yet. That's the next thing I'm going to do. I definitely want that one. but it just all 21 steps. So I picked which ones I wanted to do. Right now, I love Comet. Comet, I want to marry Comet. Comet is making appointments and sending emails for me. It is Perplexity based and it's not clicking back and forth. It's amazing. I have it set up to my browser and it's like, hey, Comet could do it faster and better. You want to try it? It's killing Google. It's just killing it. I don't even use Google anymore, honestly.
I can't even get past, like, I only got access to Comet last week. How long have you had access, Candace?
About 14 days. I was on the wait list about 3 days.
Okay, because I don't even know what to do once I get in there. And I know
can
that
tell
Jason,
you, if you're not paying the $20 fee for Perplexity, I didn't get it till I got the membership. That's when they instantly give it to you. So if you're doing the free platform, you may want to just upgrade to the 20 a month.
well,
and
there
see-
was a link for PayPal Pro to get it
Yeah.
to get a free year of Perplexity, and then that included Comet as well.
Oh, well, then
And-
you should be up. Yeah, you should be up on it.
Then
But I
it'll
just don't know
start
what to do with
pulling from
Comet.
PayPal after that, after the first year.
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
have
okay.
that link? Because I missed that somehow.
Yeah, can I have that? I'd like to switch over to that freebie. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that let me try and track it down, but you guys be mindful on that because it said that you get it for a year, but they actually will start charging you at like day 330.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Just
look at
be
you.
mindful. Yeah, because it said like this will set to bill you on this date. And I was like, well, that's not even a year. So
Yeah,
it
I
was-
really want that link. Can you
yeah,
throw that
let
up
me
there?
try and find that for us.
I
But
would love that. I would love that.
I got it. I'm putting it in the chat right now.
oh, thank you.
you guys are awesome.
Fantastic.
For me, it's saying that I've already claimed it, but it should work for you guys.
Oh, okay. So you guys just take a look at this. It's got the MLS data analysis. It's got everything he talked about, the buyer's toolkit, active buyers list. He goes over so much so fast, but this 21-step checklist really helps narrow it down, like who does what, right? So then it created a check, like I've done this, I'm going to check it off, right? But I had it break it down into category. So you don't get like all fumbled, like, okay, what's all that? Where does it go? So it broke down those 21 things into a checklist per category. So if you're looking at the research and the content creation, these are your tasks from that 21-step list that you want to do to get yourself there, right? So it might be better. For me, it's so much getting it all at once. I can't compartmentalize it. You know what I'm saying? Video and social media marketing, these are the things he talked about, and these are the tasks you want to do to get that up and running for yourself. And then you've got the operational automation, and that's where the Comet browser came in. I think I've checked all of these off now. I connected Zapier to almost everything. Love Zapier. If you're not doing it, it can help you with your automation for anything, landing page, anything. It's pretty unbelievable. I'm just barely getting into it, honestly. But right here is some of what we've been talking about here, the client communication and personalization. These are Jason's recommendations on that 21 list of what to do to get you going, right, on that and how to implement it. And then the buyer and seller systems, I'm going to get my toolkit together. It's half-assed for 3 years, so I'm going to try to get that done. Half of this I'm half-assed on, and I'm just trying to do one thing at a time. I'm no perfectionist. I just have a exceptional high level for curiosity, and that's the only reason. I have no children, so I've got an extra time. So please, you guys, it's okay if you're on step 1. I really think that Fiverr, there's some people on Fiverr that could go in and set up these custom GPTs for us based on, we already have the knowledge for them, right? So the VEO box explosion video, did you guys remember how cool that video was? So I pulled it from his QR code and I totally just, pulled it out. So even if you're not an AIM, it's right here, everything you need, right? So it tells you exactly how to use it. It's got hot links to go where you need to go. And then I isolated the prompts and color coded them and made it easy so that you can just click and paste when you're ready for the prompts. And then I did it cleanly per document. I think this is like 12 pages. This one is the one I'm going to try here today. I've got a few videos of tours and it's hard to do a timed voiceover. And I think this tool will really help any of you like doing video. I'm going to really play with it today. But yeah, you can, film your video and it'll time out your script exactly for what you want. You just read it off. Cause that right there, I spent hours on that. Oh my God, I'm 2 seconds off. Like it's really, really ridiculous. So it's right here for y'all. It tells you got you the hot links for 11 labs, everything you need to know. And it's easy, like do one thing at a time. You know, I find it easy. Then there's the prompt for that one. That's a really long prompt. Then this one here is a little bit about what we've been talking about today, the listing appointment deep research. But then you plug it into Notebook LM or any kind of audio debriefing situation so that you can get it over to your client, basically. I love Notebook LM now that I figured out what it is. It's like podcasting any content that you want. So it's like you can summarize it, get it out to your client, and it's really easy because some clients, they don't want to talk, or in Vegas, they work graveyard, you ain't getting them on the phone. So you really have to struggle on getting your communication accurately to them. So for me, this kind of thing is amazing. And then there's the prompt. But the one I ran, and it tells you how to run the research, gives you a link to Notebook LM. Everything in this document is just clicks away. You don't have to really go searching for the AI that he's telling you to use. But this is the one that I've mastered right here. Totally love it. I perfected it in the back of my chat to actually have a template as well. So I noticed Jason's gonna take things to one level, and then you got to customize it, right? Because he's on to the next thing. He's got 100 things a day going. So he gives us the basis, but I wanted it to be even more efficient. So it got used to me doing this, and it says, hey, do you want me to do a template that will do your blog in Google form, LinkedIn form, and email form as well? And then it also does my schema. Now, you guys, you don't need to know what schema is. All you need to know is where you're posting your blogs, you want a schema. And this AI will give you the schema. And the reason you want that is because AI crawls and Google crawls on these words. Schema is just words that it crawls. And it's embedded in your page real easily. You can do it if you have Lofty or anything like that. You just click the schema, plug it in. But it's real important to have your schema. If you do all this stuff and you don't have a way to have them crawl it for you, you really you're not getting the optimization for it. But I would start, the blog one is really easy, guys. Do the blog one right away. Honestly. And if you have trouble setting it up, because custom chats can be a little difficult, this one here, the only thing about this one is you need to have a paid subscription to Perplexity, because in the back end of your custom, it's going to have instruction in there. Jason has instruction for Perplexity. So this instruction part right here, this is the instruction here. So this is bossing the AI around, right? So in that custom chat, it's telling you need to do this. You're going to go to Perplexity. And now Perplexity gives me instantly my 5 key hooks. And it says, do you like these hooks? And then I pick the ones I like. And then it makes a blog on it for me. And includes all the SEO hashtags, all the SEO hooks, titles, and anything. I wanted it in fear of missing out. So it does everything in loud things like, are you going to miss the last affordable house as a first-time buyer? Like scare tactics. I do that. And it's kind of working pretty good. But you
Candace,
guys,
can you show us what one of your
what
live
it looks like? Yeah, let me
looks
see if
like?
I can share efficiently, because I'm so there's just my Perplexity. So hang on, let me go in here and let me pull up chat. Definitely ADHD with all these windows I got open. And this was the first custom chat I've ever done. I struggled with it a little bit. That's why I say I think some people probably would have given up, knowing how high capacity I have. For a lot of people, they would have given up. That's why I say if you have that, I think you could really hire somebody freelance to do it and set it up for you. Honestly, you don't really need to know even all that. If you have the tool, then just give it to someone to put it in and get going. I honestly say that. So I don't know why it's not. Oh, there it goes. It's not doing. Oh,
It wasn't just me.
I don't know why it's telling me to log in. Like I log into this thing, I just have it up already. Like, oh, geez. See how it is, Laura? It's not just you, yeah?
Yeah.
If it tells me to sign into Google, I'm going to really just throw the books at it. There we go. Here we go. And I'll pull up so you guys can see what it looks like. The most difficult thing for me learning my custom chat was, where is everything? And where are these canvases that you're storing everything? I panicked because I'm like, they're like, yeah, we're going to store it for you. And then I click into it every day and it's not there. So I learned that the little square box means that's a custom. So that's pretty basic. I just learned that myself. So there's my real estate blog assistant, I call it. There it goes. So here you don't see anything, right? You're like, oh my God, where is everything? But it knows what to do in the background. So I'll just pull up, this is just the research part of it. So give me 5 hooks for sellers 63 years, Silver Tsunami, that want to sell and don't know what to do. Okay, make it FOMO. See, I don't even care about spelling. That's what I love about chat. I don't even care about spelling. Make it FOMO style. And I also will put, actually it's already in my chat. I forgot in Perplexity. I told it that I want it to be like Phil Jones, captivating hooks. So there it goes. So it's got all of that. Let's see what else it does. Okay, so if I pick one of these, so retiring with equity. So let's just pick this one because I got to write one today anyways, and I wanted to do one about equity. Let's do this. I'm going to tell it to pick this one and then we'll see how it goes. This will be a lifetime blog. Done. And then I'm going to tell it to make sure to use the template okay, we're going to use the template to give all blog formats for all posting with schema. So, I mean, it's just amazing. And it's pulling it from Perplexity. Perplexity is, I think, taking over for Ask the Public because that one just can't keep up. And Perplexity does have the SEO questions that are being put into Google and it knows exactly what to do. So right here, it's already got it out. And the snippet here, I use for different areas. It's just part of what I told it to do. But it's got the title hook, which is all SEO. You don't have to worry, it's already done. Then it's got your intro that you need for your blog. And then why waiting costs, all of these. Here's the schema. Here, right here. So you've got you've got your Facebook, Instagram version, you've got your LinkedIn version, because LinkedIn, you're talking peer-to-peer. So your blog needs to state something a little different, right? Just to, attract your peers or whatever. And it gives all that. This here is, you don't even have to know what that is. You just click and paste it. And wherever you post your blogs, there's an area now to put schema. It's just really easy. And if you can't find the area, go on there and say, hey, I post my blogs on blogs.com. Where do I input the schema? So you really don't need to know everything, guys. You really don't. So it says, would you like me to build this full format out for all 5 FOMOs? I personally don't want to do that, but then I actually don't like the way it writes mine. So I put it in Perplexity and tell it to write it prettier, but it's already there for us. It's done. Your blog is ready. It's SEO optimized, tells you where to post it. It gives you everything that you need, including your hashtags and everything. If you wanted less, you can get less. You just tell it to do less. I'm going to tell it one more thing. Where are my, let's see, hashtags and format for Google. Google is really weird. I actually now just schedule my blogs with Google. I found a free platform.
Well, I was about to ask, could you take it a step farther? And Caroline, you may even know this too, and have Comet post these on your platforms. Like,
that's what I'm working on now. She's so genius. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
only 3 days into Comet. I think that's a great idea. I'm going to put that down and see if Comet can schedule those for me.
Like, could you run this? Like, Caroline's automating her stuff every day. Could you run this? I know Jason always says, and you want to check your work, but probably the amount of time it takes to post on each of these sites, it takes a little bit of time.
It can. I've got it down pretty good because it's click and paste. I open up all 4 windows and I just put it in. When I trust somebody to do it, I probably will, but I just don't trust anybody right now, I'll be honest with you. So all these different hooks, it gives you the hashtags and it gives you a new schema. So, I mean, it just makes it easy, guys. And it's in there. It's in that thing that I shared for you. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing with it.
Good. Can I suggest something for our next meeting, Karina?
Yes.
I would love, because I know that Jason did a bit on this in his AI Academy, but I would love for someone who's maybe mastered it to go into how they're showing up in ChatGPT as the agent of choice. And I know that that has to do with a lot of blogs, but I know that there's another step that we need to take. I would love it if our next session was something like that, because I feel like, we don't want to get caught behind the 8 ball because
I actually
feel-
have that, Laura. I just did that with my coach yesterday from Patrick
Okay.
Ferry. I will share that prompt for you and it will tell you how you're showing up and it gives you an action list of what's critical, what needs to be done now, where, and how. Let me pull that up for you. It's funny you said that. I just literally did it on my coaching call. All right, so we've got, am I sharing the same screen?
Yep. We can see
Okay,
your Zoom
cool.
screen.
Okay, random, don't tell. Okay, here, so it's right here. Bio optimization. Okay, so this is what it was. Let me copy and paste this, this here for you guys, okay? This is real important. Comes from Patrick Ferry's mastermind. I'll jump as many of you in as you want. It's amazing every Wednesday. But this right here, I recommend all of you do this today. And what this does, it helps you show up in AI better because everything's uniform. And there is no conflict on the internet because that's the whole key. When AI is crawling you, if it's inconsistent, it's not going to use it as validated. Oh, wait, that prompt is too long. I'm going to have to, you know
Can
what?
you email it to me
Yeah.
and I can email it to everyone?
Yeah, I'm going to email it right now for you. While I've got it clicked and paste in there because it's amazing. And then what it's got here is it says perfect. Then what it does is it asks you to ask these questions. It just asks you a few questions. I put it in, how many Google reviews you have, your presence on Fast Expert, etc. Right? So then I did that. I answered all the questions. Okay. Now this is what it did. It analyzed me everywhere. And it gave me a short, medium, and long bio to use that is consistent across all of our bio platforms. I mean, that's the hardest thing. Our bios are not matching. The information's not matching. AI is not using it to pull us up in AI searches. Okay. Now, I told it, I don't know which platforms use what. So then it gave me a best practices and where to use short, long, or medium, right? So I did this yesterday to 18 profiles. My website, my metrics already went up today, already.
Wow.
It's that quick. So then it tells me right here where I can use the blogs.
Candace, am I not seeing the right thing again?
Yeah, we're seeing your email for.
Oh my
the
God, I'm so
registration.
sorry. That's what I was
Okay.
talking. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I gotta run,
Great.
ladies. Love
Bye,
you all.
Caroline.
Thanks.
Bye, Caroline.
Caroline.
Bye.
There we go. I'm so sorry, ladies. That's why I was like, can you see me? Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
this is the prompt from Patrick Ferry. Here's it. Searched me on the internet after I gave it its answers, and it wrote a blog for me. It told me to put my other 2 blogs in, whatever I had, whether it was old or new, to put it in there. Then it crawled the internet for me, and it told me this is what your bios need to look like and where you need to post them. So it made it SEO and AI optimized. It's already optimized. AI will crawl this if you do it, right? It's talking about the details that I don't even understand, but it's like, hey, I did that for you for maximum EEAT. Good, do it, chat, because I don't even know what that means. I don't even need to know what it means. I don't care. And then it says where I use the blogs. These are the forms, your website, your Google, your Zillow, Realtor, Fast Expert. Those are the ones you need to go to and put that on because these are what AI is crawling today. Tomorrow might be another day. I've noticed it used to only be 2 platforms AI was crawling. Now it's back at crawling at Zillow, and it wasn't last month. So I hate Zillow, and so I'm having to optimize it. So these are the platforms that limit your key characters, Google and all that. So it wrote one, so I don't have to rewrite it. I can just click the one up that it gave to me, right?
It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and then what it does is this makes you AI compatible and you will come up just by doing this. This is one of the key things. The key thing is having your listings, they call it listings, across the entire internet that are unified. And that is what AI looks for, because it's the only way for it to verify what it wants, right? So it did the short bio into sentences, medium, long. And this, it says, next, I can recommend what your next steps are. So I asked it to do that, what my next steps were. And then it told me, you know, what to optimize, what was, and I'll try to find it right here. I think it's right here. Hang on, let me see if that's it right here. No, that's not it. That was me verifying a fake news story. Sorry, guys. You do this and then you ask it to tell you what would be the next step and how I show up. It's going to tell you what your next step is, and it's going to tell you where you need to correct it. For instance, ladies, I'll stop sharing real quick, but for instance, one thing is my license, my realtor license, I was putting S dot, and then they said, drop the 0. We don't need it no more. And I was just putting the numbers, but on several sites, AI found that even my license number was slightly inconsistent. It recognized things were slightly inconsistent and made a list for me to get better on AI. And I'm going to email that prompt over there for you right now, Karina. I'll share all the Pat, if you think Tom's a lot, forget about it. I'm like, but it's like really good ideas. He's the one that by the end of our yearly session, we're going to have a year's worth of marketing that is AI optimized. That's the whole goal for every week. And I'm going to send that right over to you. I'll send them both over to you, Karina. That's what I'm working on, guys, right away, because that's going to get us business tomorrow. That's high priority for me. It's just fixing everything AI to get the phone call. I did list one. I got a listing appointment 14 days ago. Come list me call. Easiest call. I didn't do anything. I went to the appointment. I didn't even sit down. There was no place to sit in this house anyways. And the people were like, yeah, you're hired. Boom. I was like, wow, I need more of that. I need like a ton of that. Do you guys have a marketing plan for the year? Some kind of spreadsheet or anything? Would you like me to share the one that we have?
Yes.
Okay. Because it was a little difficult just to get a spreadsheet of what to do in a year, how many you're going to do, where you're going to put it. And then I'll put that in the chat for you guys. Just to have your yearly marketing plan is where you need to go anyways. Because like, if you're doing all this for marketing, like what are you going to design? How many are you going to design? What do you need, right? So I'll put that in the chat. All right, cool. And the chat, let me erase this one because it didn't like that one. And basically it's just a spreadsheet per month. And I have the SOP attached to it for my VA. So I've made a SOP for every task, and then AI contributes to it. So ultimately it's a numbers game, right? Whoever is putting out the most marketing right now is going to win, period. It doesn't matter how many followers you have. It doesn't matter. Whoever's it's creative time. Matter of fact, influencers are shitting their pants because their number doesn't matter anymore. It takes one guy to put one post on TikTok to get more than Gary Vee right now. Like that's all it takes. Just concentrate on that. You don't have to be big on followers or anything. Just get the content out. I'm doing what Caroline's doing, which is Katie Day as well. Those are my Katie Day is my upline, so I gotta have success like Katie Day. I love her. But Caroline took it and ran with it. So like, thank you, Caroline.
Candace, I know you were saying you were putting stuff in the chat. My chat doesn't seem to have anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to erase this thing.
So if you want to
to
just email it, I'll compile all of
Will
this.
you? Okay, good.
Yeah, and I'll send it out. It might not be today because I have a appointment to run to, but I'll get it all out. And I want to get Caroline's stuff too. And I just asked her to email it to me. So when I
got you a
have it
couple
all, I'll
shares.
send it to you
Yep.
guys.
Okay, no problem. I'll go ahead
Thank
and email it to you. Couple prompts. You know, your checklist from Jason, if that helps anybody.
Yes, that was super helpful. Thank you guys so much for your time today. Hopefully you
Thank you
left.
for organizing this.
Oh, my pleasure. I love you guys. I love to see you. So have a great weekend.
Hugs
Bye,
to everybody.
everybody.
Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.